Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite. Here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Dragon type. This is not Emerald, this is Leaf Green. I don't know why on my head, because it's been 2 years of Emerald, that's why it's still stuck in my head. It's just like muscle memory at this point. Let's go beat up on some fighting Pokemon. We'll probably, we are exclusively going to use Dragonair and Altaria in this gym. I guess that's not entirely true, because the last fight does have a Hitmonchan in it, which gives special defense, which we'll put on Latias. But then for everything else, we'll use Dragonair and Altaria. A man, not a key, but a man. Alright, and we should see our evolution this episode of Seadra to Kingdra. And then we're just going to start working through that route that was east of Fuchsia, getting our Pokemon still up to level 43. We may or may not fight Koga and Sabrina in this episode. We'll see. No promises. Ooh, Seismic Toss. Good move. I would use Dragonair if it wasn't such low health. So we're going to use Altaria. And then we'll go heal Dragonair. Probably would be good to give it a leftover skill. We got some stuff to sell, so let's do that really fast. Pretty nice inventory there. Let's get it organized like I want it. So heal. Alright, keep it going. Let's keep Dragonair out for the Primate. Good dodge. Almost got it. Almost. I'll show you some real thunder. Very nice. Okay. Clear out the trainers and Misty Sabrina's gem, and then we will go start clearing out the trainers on that other route. Very nice. Slowbro gives defense. It's a pretty chonky Pokemon. And Water Gun's not going to do much. We're lucky we poison it when it headbutts us. Ow. Luckily we held on with 1 hit point. The West Room. This is the North Room. No, it's not. This is the North West Room. You have a big fat no agility. It's going to try to learn it again after it evolves too, I bet you. And here we go! Kingdra! Good boost of stats. It's good all-rounder, Kingdra. Has Swift Swim for its ability now. What do we know about Kingdra? Still known as the Dragon Pokemon, stands 5 feet and 11 inches tall, just under 6 foot, or 1.8 meters, and weighs 335.1 pounds, or 152 kilograms. Kingdra is a large piscine Pokemon that is similar to a seahorse with a tightly curled tail. It is covered in blue scales except for its yellow compact belly scales. There are thin spines with a single branch atop its head and thin white fins under its cheek. There is a thin snout. Its thin snout is powerful, allowing squirts of water jets with devastating power to be fired. Two-pronged fins extend slightly past its cheek. On the back of it, on its back is a white fin supported by a thin blue spine similar to the ones on its head. The yawn of a sleeping Kingdra is powerful enough to create undercurrents capable of destroying small ships. Should it decide to emerge from the depths of the ocean, Kingdra's strength can create large whirlpools and water spouts on the surface. Because of its immense power, Kingdra often hibernates deep in uninhabited areas of the sea to build up its energy, usually at the bottom of the seas. When a storm arrives, Kingdra is said to awaken and wander about in search of prey. Kingdra's awakening can cause tornadoes. It is known to have fierce battles with Dragonite whenever they meet, and using a sound of one can lure a Kingdra into appearing, as demonstrated when Go used this tactic. Kingdra's gleaming scales are gifted to royals. In Pokemon Horizons, the series, Kingdra was depicted as capable of floating and maneuvering itself on midair when out of water. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Kingdra, Fire Red says it sleeps deep on the ocean floor to build its energy. It's said to cause tornadoes as it wakes. And Leaf Green says it is said that it usually hides in underwater caves and can create whirlpools by yawning. And that is our information on Kingdra. And as I said, we are happy to have it. This is the northeast room. Slowpoke will go to Altaria. Very nice. Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure we do learn Dragon Dance on Altaria. Yes. Very nice. This is where we came from. Already been here. Yeah, not gonna deal with that Destiny Bond. No Psychic. Keeping Mist Ball. We are just spreading around the special attack. We need to find the north room. Here it is. Excellent. Alright, let's get out of here. And we got a bunch of other trainers we're gonna go take on. Wow. Start getting up to, or keep getting at the level, 43. Let's give this a save in case something weird happens. We'll see how far we get here with the leveling. Oh, dish. Oh, excuse me. Dragonair needs a little more defense as well. Get it up to that multiple 4 again. Farfetch'd gives attack. Dragonair is still lower than everybody. Guys. We'll let Latias take on the Pidgey. That'll get its speed up to a multiple 4. Be too hard for us knocking through these trainers. There's just a lot of them. There is a lot of little easy trainers on this route. On top of that, we're fighting them at the end of when we would usually fight them rather than the beginning. In for just a little bit here. We could fight all these trainers, and I still don't know if it's going to be enough to get us to 43. Let's do a dragon dance. Wigglytuff has got a lot of HP. Still wasn't enough to take it down. Close. Just short. Swap to Kingdra here. So our only evolution we have left, of course, is to get Dragonite at level 55. So that'll happen right before the Elite Four. Raichu. Very nice. Almost got it. Let's get Latias in here just to get some of that special defense on it, leech it up. Ooh, phenomenal Cosmic. Alright, let's go heal just to get back all of our Pokemon power on moves before we continue on. We should also register. Okay. Well, we're not going to hit the Squirtle, but we're going to destroy the Charmander. $54, $55, and then, oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, pay more attention, Granorite. Come on. If I need to, I'll switch back to Altaria and just aerial ace it. Get that HP back. Or get it up, not back up. Very defensive Kingdra. Even with all these trainers up here, I don't think there's any way we're getting up to 43 by the time we're done fighting him. This starts with this. Oh no, this one just has a Farfetch'd, doesn't it? Easy. Let's just stack some more speed on Latias. And then we'll get some more on Altaria. But again, it really doesn't, like, there's so much speed here because there's so many Pidgeotos, Spearow in this section. Rattatas, Pikachus. Our Pokemon are going to get speed whether they like it or not. We're just gonna let Altaria blow through this fight. Alright, we need to go heal just to get back Pokemon power. Again, it really doesn't matter. It's speed. No matter what it is, it's speed. Was Latias done? Oh yeah, Latias is EV trained. Okay. Good to know. Well, then we'll just let Latias fight all of the speed Pokemon here. As it keeps working its way up to level 43. Which I guess is good, because there is still a lot of speed Pokemon here to fight. Get to some more interesting fights if I can. Alright. We have 2 more fights left on this route. There's a few up here that we still hadn't done. Dragon Breath a couple Magikarps. Alright. And then there's just one more, which has got speed. Okay. Now let's go do some Versus Seeker training. We would like to take back on the Kung Fu brother-sister over here. That will get the special defense up to multiple 4 from both Dragonair and Altaria. let's go get Kingdra up, because that'll be easy. We just want special attack on Kingdra, and we can get that super easy in the Lavender Tower here, fighting Ghastlies. And of course, we run into Q-Bones. Start with me first. I want this to Alright, that's one down. Now we would like attack on Dragonair. And Altaria if we can get it. Alright, there's Dragonair done. We have this other guy that wanted to fight over here too. Surely we can get one of the fighting guys here. Excellent. Alright, let's go take on the gems. Alright, you do have a muck. Let's see if Dragonair and Altaria can do well enough here. Good damage. Buck is coming out next. Let's go over to our Altaria. Do a couple minimizes, or dragon dances. Well, not minimizes. I don't care about it minimizing. I just want to deal more damage. Excellent. Okay, he full heals. But we just get a free fight there. Nice. Can we shed skin that off, I wonder? Doesn't matter, we're gonna take it down right here. Nice. Alright, and then we're gonna go take on Sabrina. What is Venom? One special attack, one speed. All right. Go. Good damage, Kingdra. Good start, good start. Don't care about the barrier. Oh, very nice. It is faster than us. Alright, no crit. Excellent. That's a win. Easy peasy. Well, we do teach Calm Mind. That is not a thing. Teach that to Latias. What are we at money-wise? Not a lot. I think we have like one thing we can sell. We still need to buy Thunderbolt, is why I'm curious. So we need 80,000 monies to do that. Sell Toxic. And this Iron. But we're still a ways away. Way to get down there. Alright, well, we are going to end this episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode today. We will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, we'll see you all next time.